help the community. I mean, there's even businesses shutting down.
If I have uh, talked to one, I've talked to 1,000 people that have said to me, "Oh yeah, Whitmore Lake. I know about Whitmore Lake. That's where Groom's Bathing Beach was." It was very famous throughout southeast Michigan, in fact, all over Michigan, I think. It had large slides, water slides, and diving boards, and picnic tables, and picnic area. And it also had a changing area. The changing area was like a men's locker room or a men's/women's locker room, and with showers, etc. in it. And it was done in probably early 1900 type of motif. Unfortunately, we attorneys put them out of business. And we attorneys and some very not so smart people. What would happen is the kids would run down on the docks, and dive in. They would not elevate or compensate for the depth of the water, and they would hit their heads and would sue him. And that's what put Henry out of business. And he went from the fantastic beach with all of the fun things to do, so he developed it into a subdivision. And if you see a street in the north end of Whitmore called Heenan Drive, that's where the parking lot was, and that was where the majority of the grooms was.
The 4th of July parade, I think that started in about 1959, and that's been a pretty good event over the years. But before that, the hotels had their annual dances and balls, which I have some examples of the invitations and programs over here. And it's been a popular event here, I think, probably since the 1880s.
4th of July is just my favorite memory of Whitmore Lake. I miss the carnival. We would just be given money, and my stepsisters and I, my friends, would walk down to the carnival behind the post office and spend hours and hours there. The whole town was there. It just had such, I miss it because I felt like it was the thing that just really brought a lot of people right into town, into the same place.
But we had the Winterfest back in the 80s, and the Kiwanis put that on. And you'd have snowmobile racing. There was always, excuse me, there was always on the lake. And there was always, games for kids and food and drink. And it was just another one of those things where it was a great community event that brought us together. And, you just hung out and did your thing. And there was always that little, that fear, which pond hockey does now, which is like, is there going to be enough ice to have Winterfest? And so it's great that we have the pond hockey now. It's a lot of fun. But we're not like a hockey family, so we go just kind of walking around a little bit.
Everybody's been so good to me, and all my life.
So you turned to another chapter. No doubt you were searching after pies of peace taken out of my heart. Cause home is where
The things I don't like about Whitmore is the idea some people have of it, that it's a really awful place to be, that it's a small rundown place. You have no opportunities here, but I have a lot of friends who have scholarships to colleges for athletics and academics, and our schools are really, really good. They're just small, and I think that's something that people just don't understand, that it's a good place, it's just small.
broken down with a dead battery.
Right now, Whitmore Lake is down in the ninth. Maybe our season will come. We just need to step up to the plate and hit it out of the park.